Okay, dear students, I am back and we are going to continue with lexical relations. As you said, I've just mentioned the term antonyms, and we said we have complementary antonyms, binary antonyms and non-binary antonyms, or you can call them complementary or regradable and non-regradable and so on, but it doesn't matter. Now, okay, we will focus on complementary pairs, which refers to the existence of pairs that the denial of one implies the assertion of the other. Okay, here we just have to explain this in some kind of detail. Look at that creature, it can't be male. If it can't be male, then it must be male. So when you deny this, then you assert the second word in the pair. I would say that creature is not male, so it is female. It is not female, then it is male. It is male. Oh, look, there is a snake. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, it's not dead. It's alive. So when you say it's not dead, it means that it is alive. But remember, I cannot say that it's almost alive. It's highly alive. So remember, that's why these are non-gradable adjectives. Non-gradable adjectives means it can't be graded, it can't be preceded or pre-modified by adverbs of degree, remember, very, extremely, and so on. So, because if something is alive, so it must be dead. So we don't have any other possibilities coming between them. Okay, if we have the word, the two adjectives, the true and false, I would say your answer is false. If it is false, then it isn't true. Your answer is not true, then it is false. I can say your answer is half true or half false. But remember, with this kind of antonym, the situation is different. Because if something is not big, it is not necessarily small. If I say, if a father is asking about the level of his son in school or in a class, hey, well, I want to inquire about my son in your classes, Mr. Douglas. Well, your son is not bad. Really, he's not bad. But remember, that doesn't mean that he's good. And if the teacher replies, your son is not good, it doesn't mean that he's bad. So there is some possibility, something in between. I would say your son is a quite good, he's so good, he's a little bit bad, he's a pretty good, and so on. So that car doesn't go as fast as the white car. So it doesn't go as fast as is it. So it means that one car is better than the other when it comes to speed, okay? Young and old. Okay, so these adjectives are related to sometimes standpoint, because if you are aged 50 in Europe, then you can't be old. So you are in between, and so on. So thus, when we say that a fly is bigger than another, we imply that big is to be understood in the context of flies, only flies. Because you know, the largest and biggest fly is very tiny if compared with a rat or with a dog. Okay, if you say that Ahmed Ali is very tall, he is very tall because he's Palestinian. But if compared with German men, he would look like a small or a short guy. So here we have different perspectives about height, or being tall, being short, being beautiful, being pretty, and so on. So another fact dealing with this type is that a small elephant, for example, is much larger, is much bigger, is much huger than a big mouse. Okay, you know, I am 1.75 centimeter tall. When I was in Malaysia, they used to call me huge man, because, you know, well, the average height in Malaysia is 1.57, maximum 1.70. But in China, the situation would be worse. But if compared with the men in England and in Russia, in the United Kingdom, so I wouldn't be called a tall man, I would be called a quite short, and so on. So it depends from culture to another, and this has to do with people perspectives. So they are incomparable. Okay, you see, the child is not asleep. It must mean the child is awake. So once again, these are non-gradable adjectives. None, I cannot say very natural, very industrial, and so on. Thus, if one is not male, then one is certainly female, and if one is not present, then she or he is absent, and so on. Relational pairs, converseness, refers to the pairs of words displaying symmetry in their meaning. Symmetry means similarity, التناسب, التشابه. Okay, so that is the rule. If X gives Y to Z, if Ahmed gives a bicycle to Jack, then Jack receives the bicycle from Ahmed, and so on. We will have this in some kind of detail, inshallah Rabbil Alameen. Other commonly relational pairs are, okay, buy and sell. Okay, I bought a car, okay, from Jack. Jack sold me a car. Okay, if I say Ahmed pushed the door, to push the door to Yasser, then okay, Yasser pulled the door to Ahmed, and so on. It's like converse relation. Commanded and served, okay? Command and serve. Okay, I commanded something. I commanded Ahmed to bring me a glass of water. Ahmed served me a glass of water. I gave Ahmed a book. I took a book from Ahmed. Okay, Yasser taught me English. I learned English from Yasser, or Yasser is teaching these things for me. I'm learning these things from Yasser. I would say Jack, okay, Jack is the master of Anderson. Anderson is the servant of Jack, and so on. Okay, I would say Ahmed commands Ibrahim, Ibrahim serves Ahmed, and so on. Teacher and pupil, they show converse relations. I would say Muhammad Abu Anza is my teacher. I am Muhammad Abu Anza's pupil. I would say Sarah is Ibtisam's pupil, so Ibtisam is Sarah's teacher, and so on. Doctor and patient, Ahmed al-Farra is those children's doctor. Those children's are Ahmed al-Farra doctor, and so on. Sorry, Ahmed al-Farra is those children's doctor. Those children are Ahmed al-Farra's patients, and so on. As you see, we have this relational pairs. Okay, hyponymy. Hyponymy means التابع. Okay, we talk about items that are included in a larger item or a larger thing. Okay, when the meaning of one form is included in the meaning of another, the relationship is described as hyponymy or hyponym. And if you recall, I just explained this in the first meeting or in the first lecture today. I said this is really beneficial and useful to the field of education because of narrowing students thinking about a new item or a new word or vocabulary item. Examples are bears, okay, are the bears, animal, dog. Okay, so why we say there is a relation between them? Because a dog is a kind of animal. When we say dog, cat, lion, elephant, all of them are hyponyms of the word animal. I mean, dog is included in the word animal. Both of them are included in the larger, the general word that is a creatures. Dog and poodle, poodle, cherry, okay, chansty, all of them are kinds of dog. But remember, dog, poodle are kinds of dogs, and all of them are included in the word animal. Okay, vegetable, okay, carrot. What's the relation between them? Okay, carrot is a kind of vegetable, and it is included in the word vegetable, so it is hyponym of the word vegetable. So if I am teaching a new word like carrot, cucumber, I would say, I'm going to narrow your thinking about the word, so you will not need more time thinking about this. So carrot is a kind of vegetable, something that is eatable. So remember, vegetable and fruits are hyponyms of the item food. Flower, rose is a kind of a flower tree. So banyan, okay, is a kind of a tree. So this is a hyponym of the word a tree. I mean, this word is included in the word a tree. Inshallah, we will have much more details. The concept of inclusion involved in this relationship is the idea that if an object is a rose, then it is necessarily a flower. So the meaning of a flower is included in the meaning of rose, or rose is a hyponym of a flower. And I just cited example when we say, okay, school, university, kindergarten, okay, office, house, villa, all of these are buildings, okay, they are included in the word, in the larger category, building, okay, building. But we can say school, university, hospital, are kinds of institutions, and so on. Here we have living thing, okay? Living thing means creatures. So we have a creature is a living thing. A plant is a living thing. So see what comes under the word or the term creature. We have animal. So animal is a kind of creature. Insect is a kind of a creature. We have the word the plant. So remember, a plant and creatures are hyponyms of, I mean, the most general term that is living thing. Vegetable, flower, tree, all of them are included in the word the plant. All of them are included in the word living thing. So vegetable, we have carrot, cucumber, okay, onion, garlic, and so on. All of them are included in the word vegetable. This is very good to narrow student thinking about new words. Rose, tulip, are included in the word flower. Okay, banyan and pine, all of them are included in the word tree. So we have insect, we have ant, and cockroach means sarsur, and we have dog, horse, snake, poodle, and asp. Okay, so dog, horse, snake are included in the word animal. So poodle is a kind of dog, and asp is a kind of a snake, like cobra, for example. All of them are. When we have male is a kind of horse, and so on. So all of them, I mean, in general, all of them are included or hyponyms of this very large or very big term, living things. Okay. And now vegetables. Vegetables, okay, this is a much more detailed discussion now. Okay, we have greens, okay, we have pulses, we have fruits, we have tubers. Cabbage and spinach are included in the term greens because cabbage is a kind of a greens. Okay, spinach is a kind of a greens, and even cucumber, okay, is a kind of a greens, okay? And then we have bees and we have beans, so all of them are included in the word pulses, okay? Carrots and turnips are included in the word roots, mean جذور. Potatoes, yams, okay, potatoes, tomatoes, are included in the word tubers. All of them are included or are hyponyms of the word vegetables. So this is the big umbrella that covers them, remember. Now we talk about beverages or drinks. Okay, beverage means a drink. So we have, remember, if I want to classify hot drinks, cold drinks, and soft drinks. So the group can be wider and wider, including other items or food items or drink items. Remember, beverage, okay, is included in the larger term that is food. Okay, tea. Okay, tea is a kind of beverage, coffee is a kind of beverage, milk is a kind of beverage, but coffee is a kind of hot drink or hot beverage. We have black coffee, white coffee are two kinds or two types of coffee, so they are included in the word coffee. Yeah, I want to have some coffee. What kind of coffee do you want? Coffee mixed with milk? I would say white coffee, black coffee, strong coffee, coffee free of sugar, and so on. Here, okay, you can have another classification: cold drinks and hot drinks, soft drinks. That is not that difficult. Now we have furniture. We have, okay, furniture. You know the meaning of furniture, which means أثاث. Okay, table, chair, cupboard, sofa, armchair, all of them are parts of furniture. So kitchen table, TV table, coffee table are included in the term table. When I say armchair, sofa, stool chair, all of them are included in the word chair, and so on. So if you're teaching the word cupboard, you have to say this is a piece of furniture or it is part of furniture. So once again, narrowing and limiting students thinking about new items in the classroom. Okay, hyponym. So we have color, that is the large item. Okay, so we have purple, we have red, blue, green. I can say light red, dark red, bright red, and so on. So we have crimson, we have violet. So all of them are included in the word purple or جواني or بتنجاني. Okay, once again, color. We have red, white, black. All of them are included in the word color. Flower, rose, jasmine, flower, sun. All of them are included in the word flower. Flower, okay, includes even the word rose. And now we move to homophones and homonyms. Okay, we need just to analyze the word homophone. Homo means the same, and this is Latin, and phone means sound. So homo means the same, identical, and phone means sound. So here we are talking about words which have the same phones, like when you say meat, something that you eat. Meat is to be face to face with someone or something. And homonyms, words that have several meanings. When two or more different written forms have the same pronunciation, they are described as homophones. Common examples are bear, okay? Bear. So the two words are identical in a pronunciation, as having the same sound, but they are different in spelling. They don't share the same spelling, because here we have B-A-R-E, here we have P-E-A-R. So once again, two words having the same pronunciation despite having different spelling. So two words that are spelled differently but having the same pronunciation. We have meat. How can I differentiate between the meaning of these words? I can differentiate the meaning of these birds based on the context, or relying on the context. Okay, the flower means, and the flowers, okay, flowers, tahine, flower, you know it, pale, right, okay, so, and two, okay? We use the term homonyms when one form or written or spoken has two or more unrelated meanings, as in these examples. So remember, homonyms having several unrelated meanings. Okay, bank of a river. And bank can mean financial institution. Well, the point is that in pragmatics, words are misleading when they are out of context. But when they are within context, the meaning is very clear. It doesn't cause any confusion. So I would say bank I want to go to the bank. Does it mean the Bank of a River, or I mean institution? I mean financial institution to withdraw money, to deposit money, or to meet an employee. So bat, a flying creature. Bat used in sports, something that you hit the ball with. Mole in skin, and mole small animal. So mole on skin, بقع. Mole, okay, small animal. Pupil, okay, we have three pupils. We have three pupils today, and a pupil, okay, بؤبؤ العين is something in your eye. Race means سباق، منافسة. race معناها تعني الجنس البشري. race ethnic group، مجموعة عرقية. Now we move to polysemy. When we encounter two or more words with the same form and related meanings, we have what is technically known as polysemy. So another simple definition, or if put simply, a polysemy is a word having several related meanings. We say related meanings. In Arabic we say عين الإنسان، عين الماء، عين القمر. Okay, but عين okay, من عيان البلد. عين معناها مسؤول، وعين كان جاسوس. Okay, etc. So polysemy can be defined as one form, written or spoken, having multiple meanings that are related by extension or somehow related. Examples are the word head, used to refer to the object on top of your body. Okay, head رأس. On top of a glass. Okay, رأس الزجاجة، قمة الزجاجة. Person at the top of a company or department، رئيس، مترأس. Other examples of polysemy are foot. Foot a person, foot of a bed, foot of a mountain, or a run. Person does water. So to run, I would say I can run. I mean, okay, water runs, time is running, and so on. Examples of polysemy: man, the human species. For example, man versus other organism. كائنات حية. Okay, males of the human species, man versus woman. Okay, adult males of the human species, man versus boy. So man as an adult human being is unlike boy, because boy, okay, can't be a man because it can't be adult. When I say man, okay, it can't be female, it's male, and so on. Okay, we have another evidence or another example of polysemies in English. Book. Book means kitab. Book يحدث some, if you want to book something in a hotel, and you say when you are arrested, okay, something will be booked to you. Okay, a book, collection of pages. I mean a bound collection of pages, kitab. To make an action or event a matter of record. Unable to book a hotel، يحجز غرفة في فندق. A man sneaked into a nearby private residence where police arrested him and later booked him for unlawful entry. Booked. Okay, يحجز، حجز. Wood, it can be a piece of a tree. Okay, wood، خشب. Or a geographical area with many trees، غابة صغيرة. A crane, okay, a bird. Okay, see, you look at the shape, because it can pick food very deep in the ground or in earth. So a bird, or it is a type of construction equipment. Okay, you see, this is a crane. Spring, season. Jump, water spring. Okay, as you see, ربيع، يقفز قفزة، ينبوع. So these are words having several meanings. Arms, part of body, ammunition. There's no relation between يد وذخيرة. So homophones are common in English. Prototypes is not needed. Okay, is not needed for you, dear students. Just you have to read this. Here we have a chair is better example of furniture than bench or stool. Okay, just it's a matter of formality and metonymy. 1 minute to finish. Using the name of one thing for that of another with which it is associated. Metonymy means kinaya. A container, okay, contains relations: bottle, water, can, juice. house. A whole part relation, car, wheels. So I would say wheels is part of the car. House and roof. Roof is a part of a house, or a representative symbol relationship, king, crown. So I would say when I say king, we remember the word crown, the president, the White House. So when I say I'm going to meet with the White House, so White House represents the American presidents or government and so on. This is the end of our presentation today, and thank you so much, dear students, for joining me.